Welcome to ABC Interactive English. Happy New Year! I'm Shane.
And I'm Sydney.
Okay, so today we're going to be looking at part 2 of the story of Nian. Now, Nian is a big monster who came from the sea.
Yes.
Okay. So in the introduction to part 1, we talked a little bit about, you know, we think of monsters being under the bed.
Yeah,
being
in
like
a closet.
Maybe in a closet.
Yeah.
Were you a kid who was like really scared of monsters?
I was not. I was a very brave, logical child.
Really?
So I knew as small as my closet was, there was no way, nothing was getting in there.
Oh, really?
And my bed,
it was safe?
It was completely safe. And I'm from a very safe neighborhood in the US. So, you know, nobody was getting in my house.
All right.
Nobody was getting in the closet. Nobody was sleeping under the bed.
So I need to separate something here. We have something called monsters, but then we have ghosts.
Yes.
How about ghosts? Were you scared of ghosts?
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
I'll admit I was, yeah.
I was the same way. Like, I didn't really think there were monsters in my closet or under my bed. I was a little bit more afraid of ghosts being in my bedroom or something. I remember I would wake up from a dream. This is kind of like a monster ghost, a ghost monster.
Okay.
But I would wake up and I would be half awake and half asleep. And there would be a witch on my chest. So I'm lying down and on my chest there's a witch. And she would be stirring her cauldron. The cauldron is like a big pot.
Yeah.
And she'd be stirring, she would be going. And it would really scare me, and I would wake up screaming, and my parents would come in the room. What's the matter? The witch ghost came back, and she's gonna get me. So I was pretty scared.
Oh no!
Yeah.
How long did that go on for?
Oh, many years. Yeah. I was traumatized.
Does she ever come back to visit you in your sleep?
No, and she's never coming back. All right, let's get into the story before I get more scared. Okay.
Oh my God.
One Chinese New Year's Eve, a stranger came to the village. He was looking for food and a place to rest. A kind old lady saw him and offered to help.
Well, yeah, this is part 2, the story of Nian.
Yeah.
And in part 1, we found that for Chinese New Year, the lunar calendar, on the last day of the lunar year, there's this big monster who comes out of the ocean, and he just eats everything.
He eats
causes destruction.
Yeah.
He's just a monster on a mission of destruction.
Yeah.
So what happens, of course, the villagers, they run to the mountains, try to, get away,
Yeah.
I don't know how successful they are, but now we're going to go on and find out a little bit more and let's find out more about how the New Year tradition with this monster, how it plays out.
Yeah, let's keep reading. All right. So one Chinese New Year's Eve, a stranger came to the village.
Okay.
All right. Now remember, a village, right, is a kind of a small place where only a few people live.
Right.
Now, stranger, that's a noun, and a stranger is a person that you don't know.
Okay.
Right? Anyone that you don't know, have never met before, have never seen before is a stranger.
Stranger danger.
Yeah, stranger danger.
Yeah.
Good. My parents used to say that all the time.
You have to be careful
stranger
of strangers.
danger.
You don't know who they are. You better watch out.
You never know, because strangers, you don't know. They could be nice, they could be mean, they could be looking to help you, hurt you.
Especially when you're a kid, be careful of strangers.
You have to be careful. You never know.
Okay. All right, let's continue the reading. He was looking for food and a place to rest. A kind old lady saw him and offered to help. Okay, that's nice. So I guess he's been wandering around, now he needs a place to rest. He needs some food. He's hungry. And we have this kind old lady who saw him and offered help. So a lady is just a polite word for a woman.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's just being polite. You call someone a lady.
Yeah.
So for example, you could say there is a lady at the door who wants to talk to you. Okay, why don't we go ahead and go to Tina and we will be right back.
Hi, I'm Tina. 我们来看一下刚刚课文里提到的单字跟文法重点。首先来看看单字的部分。Stranger, stranger 名词陌生人。A kind stranger helped me find the way. 一位和善的陌生人帮我找路。Lady, lady 名词女士。The lady smiled when she saw the gift. 那位女士看到礼物时笑了。我们再来看一下文法重点，刚刚课文提到了 offer to 加动词，主动提出要做某事。offer 是提议的意思。我们来看看这个例句 Jake offered to help carry the boxes. Jake 主动提出帮忙搬箱子。接着我们回到课文当中。
All right, so this is a little bit mysterious. We've got this mysterious stranger comes to town.
Yeah.
Right?
It's always a mysterious stranger coming to. Do you notice that?
That's
it's
true.
always a mysterious stranger coming to town to shake things up a little bit.
Shake things up, make things interesting. Yeah. So he comes to town. He needs a place, he needs to rest. He needs some food. Luckily for him, there's a nice lady there to offer him some food, a place to sleep. So, all right, well, let's see where this goes. I'm really curious to find out. So we'll go to the second part of the story, and then we will be right back after this break.
The lady was very generous, so the stranger decided to share his secret. He knew how to get rid of Nian. Also, he would help do that for the lady and the village. That night, Nian showed up as usual. However, all the houses were dark. Then Nian saw a light. It was coming from the old lady's house.
All right, we are back.
We're back.
And we are going to continue on with our story, right? So we know that we have a small village, right? That's typically being attacked by a large monster. And then one day a stranger comes along. And of course, a nice little sweet old lady offers to take him in, give him some food, some shelter, and probably wants to figure out what the stranger is doing in their little village.
Let's find out about this lady and the stranger. Yeah. Okay, so the lady was very generous. So the stranger decided to share his secrets. What? He's got a secret. Now that makes it even more interesting. We've got a stranger, and the stranger has a secret. That's fun.
Absolutely.
So this lady is generous. What does that mean to be generous?
Yeah, so generous is an adjective, and generous is a word that we would use to describe someone who wants to share things with you, someone who's very helpful, right? So if you invite someone into your home and you give them food, you give them water, shelter, right? You're very generous, you're helpful. Right. Someone who really likes to give is someone who's generous.
Great, excellent. We also have another vocabulary word, secret. And secret is a noun. It just means something that you don't tell other people. It's information that is hidden, or it's private information that you don't want to give out. So for example, you could say something like, please don't share my secret with your friends.
Exactly.
All right?
You're
about you throw away lips are sealed.
Zip it, you throw away the key.
Zipper, throw away the key.
That's what we do. Okay. That's what we do. Absolutely.
Thank you. I'm going to trust you with my secret. Okay, so why don't we go ahead, go to Tina, and we'll be right back.
我们来看一下刚刚课文里提到的单字 generous 形容词慷慨的。 You were very generous to help me with my homework. 你协助我做功课真是慷慨。Secret 名词秘密。Tracy told me a secret about her family. Tracy 跟我说了一个关于她家人的秘密。接着我们回到课文当中。
All right. Thank you so much, Tina.
Yeah, thanks, Tina. Welcome back, everyone.
Yeah, all right. So we are going to continue on with our story.
We got a stranger with a secret.
Stranger with a secret. That's so juicy.
Oh, what's the secret?
Oh my
Tell me. I
goodness.
can't wait to know.
I have to say, sometimes I like to say, secrets are no fun unless you share with everyone.
Oh,
you heard that? You heard that before?
I've never heard that before.
All right, well,
I like it.
now you know.
It sounds like you are a gossip.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's continue. So, he knew how to get rid of Nian. Okay.
No way. So he knows the secret.
He knows the secret
How to get rid
on
of
how
Nian.
to get rid of Nian. Now, get rid of, right? To get rid of, that means when you're talking about a person or a thing, that means you want that person out. You want them to go away.
Right.
So if you know how to get rid of someone or to get rid of something, it means you know how to make them disappear.
Get
or
away.
Get away, exactly.
Oh,
yeah.
nice. Okay. All right. So let's continue the reading. Also, he would help do that for the lady and the village.
Oh.
Well, this is starting to sound like a really good stranger
This is a
that
good
came
guy.
to town.
Yeah, this is a good guy.
He came to town and he's got a secret. He needs some help. Luckily, everyone's nice and treats him well. So he's like, you know what? You guys treat me so well here. I've got a secret for you. And not only am I going to tell you this secret, but I'm also going to be able to help you get rid of Nian.
Yeah.
Right? He's going to be able to help do that for the village and the villagers.
All right, let's see.
Awesome.
So that night, Nian showed up as usual.
Oh, okay.
So right on schedule.
Right on
He
schedule.
came.
Here he comes.
Here he comes.
The villagers are here. They're ready. We've got the stranger. We've got the secret.
The secret.
He knows what to do. What's going to happen? I
don't
mean,
know.
is this really going to, is he going to give some good advice?
I
of, like,
hope so.
How to get rid of him? Or
I hope so.
Now, is
Fingers
he-
crossed.
Yeah, what, did he bring like some guns
I don't know. Does he
or
have
something?
a magic wand, maybe?
Yeah.
A potion? A spell? I don't know. Magic words?
Okay,
We have to see.
Why don't we go to Tina and we'll be right back.
我们来看一下刚刚课文里提到的文法 ，get rid of， 除掉、赶走，这是一个固定用法，之后要接名词。我们来看看这个例句 ：Can you help me get rid of the flies in the kitchen？ 你能帮我把厨房里的苍蝇赶走吗 ？Fly 在这里指的是苍蝇。Show up， 出现、现身。我们来看看这个例句 ：Many students showed up early for the exam。许多学生提早出现参加考试。接着我们回到课文当中。
Okay, so Nian comes, right? And let's continue the reading. However, all the houses were dark. Then Nian saw a light.
Okay. Now let's see. Let's keep going.
Saw a light.
Yeah. It was coming from the old lady's house.
Okay.
That's something.
This is mysterious.
Stranger with a secret, nice old lady, darkness, and then there's light in the old lady's
mystery, there's
house.
mystery.
Nian sees it. Are the puzzle pieces coming
What's
together
gonna
a little
happen?
bit? Let's see.
All right, well, we're going to go ahead. Well, let's review the story again, and we're going to see you tomorrow and find out what happens.
Absolutely.
Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
One Chinese New Year's Eve, a stranger came to the village. He was looking for food and a place to rest. A kind old lady saw him and offered to help. The lady was very generous, so the stranger decided to share his secret. He knew how to get rid of Nian. Also, he would help do that for the lady and the village. That night, Nian showed up as usual. However, all the houses were dark. Then Nian saw a light. It was coming from the old lady's house.
我们来复习一下这一课的重点单字跟文法。单字的部分 ，stranger 名词陌生人 ，lady 名词女士 ，generous 形容词慷慨的 ，secret 名词秘密。接着我们来看文法的部分 ，offer to 加动词，主动提出要做某事。Tom offered to carry the bag for me. Tom 主动说要帮我拿包包。Get rid of 除掉赶走。Can you get rid of the spider? 你能把那只蜘蛛赶走吗 ？Show up 出现现身。Many of Joel's friends showed up at his play. Joel 的很多朋友都出现在他的演出现场。以上就是这一课的重点单词跟文法。那我们下一课再见喽，拜拜。
Welcome to Which One Fits, the game where we tackle confusing English words.
I'm really excited about this one.
Today, we're going to sort out the difference between hear and listen.
Let's quickly go over the rules before we start.
In Which One Fits, we'll read a sentence with a blank, and you have to choose between hear and listen.
So join us and challenge your English intuition.
All right, here comes your first sentence. I can't blank the TV because it's too quiet. Which one fits?
That would be hear.
Spot on. Hear is when sound reaches your ears whether you're paying attention or not. And your next one is please blank carefully to the instructions before starting the experiment. Which one fits?
That must be listen.
Correct again. To listen is to pay attention to a sound in order to understand it. You really nailed that one. All right, time to break it down.
First, hear is a verb that describes the act of perceiving sound with your ears. For example, I can hear birds singing outside.
Right. Hear happens naturally and does not require effort.
Now, listen is also a verb, but it means intentionally paying attention to sound. For example, she listened carefully to the teacher's explanation.
You listen when you make an effort to gather information, understand a message, or follow a conversation.
Simply put, hearing is picking up a sound, and listening is actively trying to comprehend it.
It can be confusing at first, but it becomes easier with practice.
And get this, a sentence can use both words. I tried to listen to what my friend was saying, but I couldn't hear him over the party noise.
So hear becomes listen when you give the sound your attention.
Right. And now you'll never mix them up again.
Until next time, stay curious.
Bye-bye.